Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Mimi. Good morning, Eileen. How are you all looking forward, or how are you all doing this morning? Not looking forward. I'm trying to read the messages and talk to you at the same time. I better not do that. Mimi, yes, I do. I think this is your second live you've been to of mine, and I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. I appreciate everyone that comes and visits. Anyway, happy Friday. What is in your cup? Hopefully, you are staying hydrated. I have coffee as usual. My hair is still wet. I put it in braids this morning. Good morning, Eileen. Did everybody see the tutorial for the first rows 1 through 12 of Crystal's Shaw crochet along? I got up this morning and that was the first thing I seen. Good morning, Cindy. Thank you for coming in. I was so excited to wake up and see that tutorial from Crystal. I was just ecstatic. So I've got that saved, and I was thinking, I know it calls for a 3-weight yarn. You started it, Nancy? I was thinking, don't mind the crinkles here a second. This Caron Simply Soft yarn claims that it is a 4-weight. Good morning, Shannon. But it is really thin, like a 3-weight. So I was thinking of using this color to make the shawl. And this is the color Lavender Blue. I love this color, and like I said, it's not a true 4-weight yarn. It is very thin, like a 3-weight. So I think I'm going to use this for the shawl. I've got 3 of them, and they are 315 yards. So I would need 1 more if I make it as big as what, yeah, it is. And you're right, Nancy, it's shiny. And that's why I thought it would make a shawl, the beautiful one that Crystal is doing. I would have to get 1 more, like I said, because she says it's going to take around 1,200 yards. And with that, I would only have 945. So I would be just under. So I would need 1 more skein, which is no problem. I can go and grab one. But I think that's the color I'm going to do it in. Good morning, Shirley. Welcome in. I know a lot of you guys have seen the person I'm going to mention on the YouTube streets. She is a very generous person. She is very giving. She donates for a lot of giveaways for other content creators. She is trying very hard to get her community tab. If you guys could, please go subscribe to Sherry Knowles. I would love to help get her community tab. She is a very, very sweet woman, very giving. She's, as I said, very generous. She gives to lots of other content creators for their giveaways. So if you can, please go subscribe to her. Show her some love, please. For her, Eileen, for some reason it's different with everybody. When I started my page or my channel, I only needed 50 family members to get my community tab. For some reason, It's telling Sherry she has to have 500 in order to get her community tab. She has researched it. Other content creators have helped her research it. For some reason, Shannon, that is wonderful. I will run another one of your playlists for you as soon as my live is over. I will get it done. You will get those hours, I promise. I agree, Eileen. It isn't right because other content creators needed 50. Some of them, they were just a while back, they were handing community tabs out like candy. And now Sherry needs 500 just to get her community tab. I don't understand it, but that's what YouTube is telling her. So we have to play by YouTube's rules. I don't understand it. But yeah, Shannon, I am so excited for you. I will do that. So thank you, Mimi. Mimi, you should have a package Monday in the mail. I'm excited for you to get it. And it's yours. You get to keep it. Don't worry about it. It's yours. Nancy, you had less than 20 and got yours, and you don't even make content or have a channel. Yeah, it makes no sense to me why YouTube does what they do, but it's their rules and we have to play by them. So I know it's kind of a stinky deal for some, but oh, thank you, Mimi. Yeah, I felt like braids today. You had to do it twice, Shannon? Really? And yes, Mimi, it's my gift to you. It's yours to keep. You keep it. It's for you. See, Nancy, I did too. I just had to verify my account. I didn't use my ID. I didn't, let's see, what did I do? When I started my channel to get my YouTube channel, I literally had to take a picture of myself, waited 24 hours, and then they gave me my channel, and I had my community tab after I had 50 family members. And then after 30 days, they took my picture and threw it away. So, oh, that's right, Shannon. I forgot. Yeah. But I'm glad you're back. I'm so glad you're back now. See, that's weird. I don't understand why YouTube does it different for each person. I just think that's crazy that they're making her have 500 family members before she can get her community tab. I think that's ridiculous. Good morning, sweet Dawn. You have mail on the way too. I seen that, Dawn. I'm excited. Fingers crossed. Then I can make a beautiful video. I don't think it matters if she has an Apple or an Android. I don't think that makes any difference because it's still all linked through YouTube. And don't forget, guys, Dawn Aaron, you are live tonight. going live tonight, right, Dawn? If she does, it's at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Or 7 p.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. Pacific. Dawn Aaron will be live. And she always has Sharon with her, which is awesome. Yes, awesome. Okay. I look forward to watching you tonight then. I wrote my notes down and I was making sure to remember who was live tonight because people will always ask and I always forget. So I was like, yes, Dawn Aaron is live tonight. And she always has her sweet best friend, Sharon Loves Purple. Yeah, like I said, guys, I don't understand it. It's strange to me why she's having such a hard time. It makes no sense. But regardless, if you guys aren't subscribed to her, please go subscribe. Try to help her out. Let's get her community tab. She is, like I said, a very generous person. She's always willing to help anybody and everybody. She donates beautiful gifts for people's giveaways. So, and Shannon is live today as well, 3 p.m. Eastern, which is noon Pacific. Yeah, I did too, Nancy. I subscribed to her a while back. Yes, I love Dawn too. She's a sweetheart. She's another one of my sisters. Also today after my live, probably an hour or so after my live is FO Friday with VJ. Eastern is all that matters. Yeah, for everybody on the East Coast. People like me and Dawn and Dawn Yarndall, Jaxie, we're all West Coast people. We're all back here in the past while you guys are in the future. With spring coming or being here, hello, Bella. Thank you for coming in. Eileen says Central Time is what matters. With spring being here, how many of you guys garden? Good morning, Zoila. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. Bella, you're on the East Coast too? Eileen, I read that on the Google News this morning that there was Bella's in Georgia. Oh, a Georgia peach. Tip of the day, the future ain't all that spectacular. Well, I guess it could if it's a form of gardening because you're maintaining. So yeah, I guess. Good morning, Lydia. Thank you for coming in. Me and Mr. Cozy, every year we plant a garden. We built garden boxes in the backyard. And we love to plant all of the stuff that we eat, that we like to eat. We usually plant the peaches and cream sweet corn. We plant tomatoes, bell peppers, jalapenos, carrots, fresh spinach, cauliflower, broccoli, garlic, and I'm sure beets, because he loves beets. I don't like beets. To me, they taste like dirt. Zoila, I'm glad everybody is okay. That had to have been scary. I that ugh. Yes, planting. I love. Yeah, I agree, Nancy. Beets should be illegal. Good morning, Kimberly. Thank you for coming in. So yes, gardening is one thing that we love to do. And with the our seasons that we get here, I don't know why people like to grow beets. Mr. Cozy likes he likes to put them in his smoothies in the morning. He likes to shred them and put them in his salads. He says they're sweet. I don't see where he gets that from. To me, they taste like dirt. I don't like beets, period. But with our seasons that we have here, we can usually get. Mimi, you like beets? Eileen, you like them too? Mm-mm. Shirley likes beets too. Wow. That's just one thing I never did like. But with our, like I was saying, with our season here, we actually can plant two crops of just about everything because we can start planting right now and we'll get our first crop, and by that time that one's done, we can get our second crop in and we get double everything because our growing season is so long here. Really, Dawn, you like beets too? Wow. Shannon likes beets. I just, to me, they just taste like dirt. I just don't like them. Yeah, I bet. There's a potato factories around in Oregon when you drive through certain parts of Oregon when I was driving cars. And oh, some of those potato farms you drive through, talk about a nasty smell. Woo, that was terrible. Another question I was going to ask you guys is how many of you guys are coffee drinkers? I know a lot of you probably are. I am a huge coffee fanatic. I love my coffees. Bella, Eileen, try them pickled. Mr. Cozy talked about trying to do some pickled beets this year because we can a lot of stuff as well. Yeah, Nancy, I know. I lived in Michigan for many, many years, and I know lots of stuff that they grow, and it stinks to high heaven. Coffee all day long. Cindy, that's my kind of girl. Iced coffee, Nancy, occasionally. What is your favorite brand of coffee? Do you like Folgers? Do you like Maxwell House? Do you like Dunkin' Donuts? Do you like the Starbucks? Pickled beets is a waste of good vinegar. Nancy, you crack me up. Folgers. Sally, my kind of girl. That's what I drink. I love the Folgers Black Silk. To me, the darker coffees are just, they taste so much better. Bella, whatever's the strongest. Tim Hortons, I'm a true Canadian. Yeah, my grandpa would make coffee, and I tell you what, I used to tell him if I wanted to drink dirty sock water, I would put my sock in there and drink it. He made coffee so weak. It was just, oh, oh, don't even worry. I got trivia questions for next Thursday like you wouldn't believe. Let me show you. Trivia questions for next Thursday. I'm not gonna run out this time. And these ones are a lot harder. So hopefully you guys are gonna get stumped. You guys were too smart for me last night. Tea, I really don't drink tea. I don't like hot tea or cold teas. I've never just cared for the taste of tea. If I'm sick and I can't really taste anything, then I might, but yeah. 4 tablespoons, Nancy, in a cup for instant coffee. Now that's strong. Do you guys like to add flavored creamers to your coffee? Or are you just a plain kind of creamer or milk or just black? Tea with honey. Mr. Cozy does that. He drinks tea with honey in it. And he also puts honey in his coffee. Half and half or black. Cindy, you like hazelnut? That's all I use is the hazelnut creamer. I can't use anything else. I have been addicted to that hazelnut creamer since it came out. So for years I have been drinking it. There was a place here in Washington that when I was helping a girlfriend of mine out when I first moved out here, I had a girlfriend and she was a dog groomer. So I would go and I would help her groom dogs and bathe dogs. Good morning, Brenda Bear. How are you? She took me to this place. It was called The Rail. Cheetos? I've never seen that person in here before. Good morning, Cheetos. How do you make cookies? Anyway, she would take me to this place. It was called The Rail. And they made this iced coffee that was called Peanut Butter Frost. I'll tell you what, that was the best iced coffee I had ever had in my life. And it was amazing. I've never in my life had coffee so good. And she would get it with a double shot of espressos for us. Woo-wee, talk about, it was delicious. I loved those peanut butter frosts. And every day on our way to go groom dogs, we'd stop and grab our peanut butter frost. And that place closed. And I'll tell you what, I cannot find another place out here that does the peanut butter frost coffees like that, the iced coffees. I was so bummed when they closed. They turned it into a what was it? Uh, like a little taco stand uh, restaurant. Thank you, Zoila. It's gonna make you want to go get a coffee, huh? You guys are awesome mods. Thank you guys so much. I'm still trying to work on Nightbot, you guys. I think I shut him off for if people put emojis, he won't yell at you for that anymore. I do think I disabled that part. Um, I've watched I don't know how many YouTube videos on how to set it up. Good morning, Nanamona. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, the stronger the coffee is, the better I like it. I I'll make 10 cups of the Folgers Black Silk and I put 1.5. That would be great, Zoila. If you would like to do that, I would appreciate it. Because, like I said, I'm still trying to work on my Nightbot. I, I've watched. Yeah, Shannon. I've watched I don't know how many videos, and it's either set it up for Twitch or set it up for this other. There's none on how to set them up for your tablet or off your tablet. So I'm trying to figure it out. Dawn Aaron said she would help me. I just have not gotten with her yet. So, Nancy, no question is silly. For those that block. But yeah, when I was doing the Nightbot thing, I tried it the way that they said. I've seen that you have to put a dollar sign in the message part. That's a good question, Nancy, because I've never blocked anything. Mimi says that she heard it takes up to 3 of the blocks. Yeah, see, I've never blocked in my life, so I couldn't tell you how many you would need or and with this crochet along with Crystal, I'm gonna have to get some blocking stuff myself because she says this one has to be blocked. So yeah, if they're 12 inches, Nancy, then yeah, probably you're gonna need some more. Yeah, you're right, Mimi. I love when they play Whack-A-Troll. I've never heard of that either, Eileen. That's a good idea that you can block on carpet or even a bed with towels. It just takes lots of pins. 48 by 48 isn't going to be enough. Yeah, because that shawl that she's doing measures, what'd she say, 72 from one point to one point by 32 or 34 long. You're still on your second sun bunny, Mimi? I still have yet to make a sun bunny. I got the fiber fill. I've got all the stuff to do it. I've just been too busy doing everything else. Yeah, I guess, like I said, I've never blocked. So I guess I'm going to have to either watch some videos on how to do it with blocking materials, or like Shirley said, use towels and block it up on some towels and lay it on the dining room table. Shirley, now that you mentioned that, oh, what did I do with those? Did I keep those or did I get rid of those? My granddaughter had those foamy like play tile things that were the alphabet and all different shapes. I could use those. Yeah, I didn't think of that, but I don't remember if I kept those or if I got rid of them. She never used them for what they were meant to be used for. We used them for making trails through the house, and we'd have to walk on just those because the floor was hot lava. We couldn't touch the floor. We'd have to use the blocks to walk on them. Yeah, that girl had an imagination like you wouldn't believe. And you know, during quarantine, when everybody was locked in their houses and couldn't go anywhere, that girl came up with a million and one things for us to do. We made a slide out of the uh, queen size bed in the bedroom. We flipped the mattresses up and built stuff up so she could slide down them. Boy, I'll tell you, that girl had an imagination like you wouldn't believe. I'll have to check and see if I still have those foam squares that she had, because that would be great for blocking. Nancy, that's a good place to look too. I can look on Temu. If I did get rid of them, I'm sure I can order some off of Temu. Yes, grandkids are amazing. Hello, Caroline. Welcome in. Yeah, her imagination. She watched this on YouTube. She had this little girl that she used to love to watch. Now I can't even think. It was just on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of her name now. Adelie. She used to love to watch this little girl named Adelie, and her and her dad would come up with all these things to do. Well, everything that Adelie did, my granddaughter had to do the same. I'll tell you, that girl had me running. Temu is a great place to find stuff because it might take a little bit longer than Amazon to get to you, but it's worth it because they're 10 times cheaper than Amazon. I'm not fond of using those lightweight yarns just because they hurt my hands to use them because they're so thin and my hands are bad as it is. But I really think this will work because it is thin enough to use for the shawl, and I like it because it's shiny and it's pretty color. Out of all the Care-On Simply Softs, this is my favorite color that they have. I think, didn't Crystal say she was using a 5.5 millimeter hook? I believe she said that's what she used for the. A lot more color choices in the 2-weight, Nancy. Good. I'm glad you found one that you're. Speaking of shawls, that date night one, I've been kind of working on it just a little bit more. I haven't gotten too much farther with it, but I started that one at the doctor's office the other day. With a 5.5, yeah, I think that's what Crystal was using, was a 5.5. Thank you, Zoila, for dropping her link. Zoila, do you know Sherry Knowles' link? Thank you, Nanamona. And of course, I told you guys last night I frogged that blanket I was doing. Thank you, Zoila. And just because to me the stitch didn't match with the yarn, and I am a stickler for that. If it's got to match what I'm doing. So I decided I would try it with this stitch, which is also by Crystal, and it's just a simple, easy 1-row repeat. It's just her name, Mimi. Okay. But it's just a single and then a half double and a double all into the same stitch, and then you skip 2. I figured this one, it might look a little. I really liked that flutter stitch, but it just, to me, it didn't go with this type yarn. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, Crystal had it on her channel a while back, and she didn't give it a name. She just said it was an easy crochet stitch was all she put. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Zoila. There's Sherry's channel link if you guys don't have it. Yeah, Crystal has so many stitch tutorials that I have on my saved list of to make. Yes, she does. And I want to try to help her get that, Zoila, so bad. She deserves to have it. She is such a sweet woman. She is so giving. She's very generous. She loves to help everybody. So I want to, in return, try to help her as well to get her community tab. Oh, nice, Nancy. I do want to order some of that Lucky Brand yarn. I really do. I seen that Crystal. She's such an enabler. And you ordered that from Joann's, right, Nancy? Mr. Cozy has to go out today. I may just order it online and have him stop in store and pick it up. but it won't be a whole lot. It'll only be a couple of scans. Nancy. Yes, fingers crossed and prayers going up that she does get it soon. I cannot believe that YouTube is making her wait to have 500. That is just ridiculous. 5 colors. You got the True Boo to use, Shirley. How does that feel? Does that feel soft? Is it nice? I've never tried that True Boo. Mimi, you like the bamboo and cotton together too? I've never tried it. Y'all are gonna make me get on my phone and be ordering me some yarn. Soft and silky, kind of slippery. I like that date night yarn, you guys. It's very pretty and it's super sparkly, but boy is it heavy. That is one heavy yarn. And it's a 4-weight, but I think what they mix it with is what makes it so heavy. 82% acrylic and 16% polyester. But yeah, it makes it super heavy. If I can work with the Simply Soft, then I can. Yeah, I love that care on Simply Soft. This stuff is just, it's amazing. This is probably my second favorite yarn. You sleep with bamboo. I'm telling you, I love to order my PJs from Temu because they're cheap, they're silky, they're soft, they're very lightweight. I love them. Well, I'm gonna get me some of that Lucky Brand yarn. I'm gonna check that out after this live is over and maybe get me a couple. I mean, if they're only 4 something a skein or a ball, I can. I don't think I've ever used the Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn. I've used the Temu copycat that they copycatted the label. Are you dyeing yarn tonight, Dawn, or just a chit chat one? I'm gonna check that out, Nancy. After this live's over, I'm gonna check out that Lucky Brand one. I wanna try it. But I kind of agree with Crystal on some. Why are our clothing companies making yarn now? Nancy, you're done buying yarn until you can order some hand-dyed yarn. I'm telling you, the girl to go to for that is Dawn Aaron. She makes beautiful, beautiful hand-dyed yarns. And if you want specific colors and you explain it to her, it's like she's in your head and she can see exactly what you're picturing. Sally, you just got a Hirschner's order today. I was looking on Hirschner's this morning. They have a couple in the clearance section that I would like to get. I can't remember. Haiku something it was called. I can't remember. I'll tell you the name of it though. They had a good deal on shipping over the weekend. Go figure. I'll hopefully have that SIM card for my new phone today too, so I can get my phone back working. The Haiku Simplicity metallic yarns. They had the periwinkle and silver and the dark blue and silver in the clearance section for $347. And that's the periwinkle one in silver. And then they had the dark blue and silver. $347 a hank, so I thought that was a pretty good deal for. Is it pretty in person? I've never tried the retro stripes either. Yes, Miss Eileen is the variegated squares queen. She can whip out a square like it's kind of rainbowy but like neon. Awesome. My favorite Red Heart yarn is their ombres. I love their ombres from Red Heart. It does get softer though, Nancy. If you, the more you wash it, it seems like the softer it gets for the Red Heart yarns. My sister, Scandalous. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, Red Heart yarns, their colors, they're amazing. All of them, really. The ombres, their stripes, the solids, they're all, and their yarns are so durable. You could work anything up, and 15 years from now, using Red Heart, it's still going to be in top notch. Taking a break at lunch? Well, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've always used the Red Heart yarns, and I've never had any bougie yarn until I got some from Don Aaron. And the one I won from Dee, but I still haven't gotten that yet either. I know she's had a lot going on. Sandra, you love Dawn's yarn? I love it too. So far, I've gotten 3 hanks, and fingers crossed, it says it's out for delivery, so I'll have some more today. I'm super excited to get these ones. Hello, Dawn Yarn Doll. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. I'm with you there, sister. I'm too lazy to cake up anything. I would just I'll leave it in a hank and try to use it that way, or see if Mr. Cozy will ball it up for me. It says it's supposed to be here today, so fingers crossed it will be here today. You guys are all so good to each other, sending each other happy mails and gifts and presents. I love it. Everybody is so sweet to everybody here. Hi, Susie. Don't worry about it, hon. It's okay. As long as you're here, you're never late. I agree, Don Yarndal. Zoila, she is superwoman of the YouTube streets. We need to get her a gold cape, a crown, and write super mod on her cape. Really, Nancy? I'm gonna have to check that out. Super Z, you're right. I've only sent a couple of things out as far as Happy Mail. Yes, and a shiny gold star. Yes, there are a lot of Dawns. There are so many Dawns on the YouTube streets. I agree, Sandra. I agree. Eileen, I have no idea. I don't, I know once the live is over, I don't see the comments anymore, period, from the live chat. It's like they just disappear, and then the only comments that are there are what's left if people watch the replay. She does, Dawn. She needs some bougie yarn. I guess it depends too on what people are streaming with. Some people use StreamYard, some people use Restream. I just use YouTube. Unless I'm with Dawn, Aaron, then I go through StreamYard. Oh, okay. Thank you, Dawn, for letting me know that. Could have swore that said something about Zach. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't wait for your alarm either. I know, Dawn Yarndall, I sent you an email too about you responded to something. Good morning, or hello, Sherry. Good morning. Well, it's still morning here for me. It's afternoon for most of you guys. We've been talking about you, Sherry. We're trying to get everybody to get you getting subscribed to you so you can get your community tab. A lot of you guys know all the tricks for the YouTube, for all the channels, and or how to run certain things in the night bots, and I'm still learning. I'm not technically inclined. People say technology and I look at them and go, huh? I know how to hit start, stop, and record and post. There you go. That's my technology. I know Susie's been dyeing some more yarns too. I've seen her posting up a lot of shorts, some yarns that she's dyed in videos. Yes, Zoila, everyone has been extremely helpful, and I appreciate everybody that has helped me along the way. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate it. Yes, everybody here has been extremely helpful. You guys have all taken me in, and I appreciate it. You guys are all family to me. I love every one of you guys. This has been a great, great place for me to be. And I'm very, very happy you guys all have taken me in, accepted me. I could never thank any of you guys enough for all the help and suggestions and just being here. Oh, cool, Sherry. See, we all learn something new every day about stuff. Yeah, I think she was gonna do that, Nancy. I know somebody else had asked her that as well, if she would do that, because they have a hard time remembering the prices in the yards for what weights that she has. I know she mentioned it because somebody else had mentioned that as well, so. Shh, stop. My son trying to call, probably on his lunch break. I'll tell you, I'm not going outside today because it's just nasty out there. It is chilly. It is super windy. It is just ucky outside. I don't want nothing to do with outside today. Yes, Dawn, just glad you're here. We don't need to, I don't expect anybody to be dressed up and fancy, and I prefer to be in my PJs as often as I can and just kind of relax and chill out. No snow, Nancy? Good. I'm glad there's none. That makes it even better, Susie. Zoila, I love it. I'm still in my PJs, guys. I took a shower and just put PJs back on. I don't like wearing clothes. Oh, Sherry, no way. Yeah, it's been rainy on and off here for the last couple of days, and but the wind really picked up, and I don't like that wind. Sunny where you are. Of course, Eileen's in Florida, so it's 90% of the time nice in Florida. You can send some of that sunshine this way for us West Coasters that are getting all the rain and caca weather. Amen, Nancy. Amen, sister. I hear you. Sherry, I agree with you on that. I'll wear my PJs all day long unless I have to go to the doctor's or to Walmart. Then I'll put on sweatpants and a sweatshirt or a lounging outfit, but I'm not getting dressed up to go to the doctor's in Walmart, but I won't wear my PJs there. Unless it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and I need something and I have to go, then I might just go in my PJs, run in and run out. But if I'm going shopping, no, I'm not wearing my PJs. I would prefer to, but yeah, you get some strange looks from people in Walmart. 86 today, Shirley. That's nice. I'll be lucky if we can get over, what did they say it was? I don't think it's supposed to get over 50 or 60 here today. 52, 54, something like that. So yeah, it's not real nice. Thank you, Michael. Hope you're having a great day. I know you're trying hard to get that blanket finished. I got a few pairs of PJs from Walmart that my granddaughter got me for my birthdays and Christmas and stuff. Oh, yeah. See, our Walmart used to be open 24 hours, but now they close at 11. 11 o'clock, the doors are shut and locked, and forget it. The app update for what, Michael? Hi, Daigo. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Whack-a-mole. Yeah, I don't think anything's ever going to go back to the way it was before the pandemic hit. I really don't. Like I said, our Walmart was open 24 hours. Um, our Fred Meyer's was open until I think midnight. The other local grocery store I liked was open until midnight. And yeah, nothing here is open 24 hours anymore except for Circle K and Ron's Food Mart, which are just little, I guess, quick hurry up pick up if you pay out your butt stores if you need something if the main stores are closed. So the YouTube app, I didn't get no update or anything for the YouTube. I love it. You guys are on it with those whack-a-moles. I love it. I don't know where do these people come from? They just stroll in on YouTube and see somebody's live and just decide to go in and see what kind of trouble they can cause, or I just don't understand why they would do that. I'm I don't have that option yet, Shirley, that I have seen to set for subscribers only. I looked underneath, but I haven't seen that I've got that option yet. So yeah, they are. They're looking for attention, and so usually if I don't recognize the name, I won't say anything at all. It's their job messing with people. Yeah, I agree, Zoila, too. They do. They're just looking for attention, trying to cause trouble, and did I miss something about Kelly? Is there something wrong with Kelly that I missed? Oh no, you're kidding. No one's seen or heard from her since the fundraiser? That's not good. I hope she's okay. She hurt her back, so she's been laying low. I sure hope she found a place to stay in, so. Sorry, son, I couldn't answer you. You know, on Fridays I have my lives. You tried and I couldn't answer you, bud, so sorry. But yes, yay, Friday. You know it, buddy. See, we don't have the neighborhood Walmarts here. We just have, I figured you were on lunch, honey. We don't have the neighborhood Walmarts. We just have, I guess, what they call super Walmarts. And it's one Walmart. That's it. I was telling everybody last night, son, about your good job you have and how proud I was of you. Yeah, just the main Walmart. That's it. I've I had to ask Michael because he said the neighborhood Walmart, and I'm like, well, what's a neighborhood Walmart? Because I've never heard of it. Yes, I told them. You have six super Walmarts and then four neighborhood Walmarts. Wow, Michael. Sally, you've never heard of either? Wow. Yeah, see, we just have our regular super Walmart, but there's one in Pasco, there's one in Richland, and there's one in Kennewick. So we got three of them. You're in a very rural area. Wow, Shirley. 1.5 mil. a lot of these friends of mine, Dan, are from Michigan, so they know all about it. Susie, you're 11 miles from the nearest town. Yeah, see, even though I'm up on the hillside, I'm considered county because I'm out in the country. I can still be into town within probably 10-15 minutes. I can get into town. I love fur babies. I love my fur babies. My old man Spunky, he's getting up there in age. I know I'm in the sticks, son, but I can still get to town if I have to quickly. Well, not quickly, about 20 minutes. I can be into town. Yeah, that's the bad thing about having three cities in one here is we've got triple of everything. Yeah. With the turbo on it, son. But I was just saying, my fur baby, he's getting up there in age, and he's had me worried quite a few times over the last couple of weeks. The vet told us when we brought him in the last time that his heart murmur has gotten worse. He's got the collapsing trachea, and she said that his back hips were bad, but she didn't say anything about his front shoulders. Well, we can't let him jump anymore, period, off from a bed, the chair, the couch, even to go out to the bathroom down the 3 steps. I have to carry him because his front shoulder, for some reason, on the right side is, if he bumps it or jumps or anything, he instantly just holds that front paw up and he won't use it. So I don't, I'm gonna have to take him back in and find out what's going on with his front shoulders. Yes, Zoila, thank you for the update on Kelly. Yeah, I sure hope everybody that was in that earthquake this morning, though, is okay and not a lot of damage was done. And I lived in Texas when I was 13, but I lived in a small little town called Tyler. And I was only there for about a year. And then I was with my dad at the time. I went to live with my dad for a while. And after a year, I said, nope, I'm going back home to mama. I want my mom. No, it's not nice here today. It is windy and nasty, and you're 35 minutes from Tyler, huh, Mimi? Yes, you have, son, but yeah. It was a very, very small town, and let me tell you, there was not much to do there. I got into lots of trouble. Certain parts of Washington is beautiful, Mimi. Where I'm at, it's not so much pretty. I'm in the desert part, so oh no, Sherry. Do you have one of those magnifying lights that you can use to help you see when you're doing that stuff? Michael, it's 80 and windy there. And then tomorrow, 50 and windy. Yeah, we've got 50 and super windy here today. It's been windy since yesterday. And when the wind blows here, it stays for days. It just does not go away. You felt it, Zoila? I bet your mom was scared. I'm like that with my diamond painting, Sherry. If I do it for too long and I don't use the proper lighting, ooh, I see I see dots and double and hopefully those will help, Sherry. They taped your glasses to the pharmacy, Mimi, through the drive-through window. Oh, yeah, probably not proper lighting. That could be what it was. Oh, nice, Michael. Thank goodness somebody found him, though, and you got him back, Mimi. That would be terrible to lose him and not have your glasses. I have glasses, but I don't wear them because they don't do me one bit of good. It actually makes it worse for me to see with them on than it does not wearing them. I need to go get my eyes rechecked, and I'm just too lazy to go do it because I don't want to be out in public. Yes, he was. You had to do a report, Zoila, on it? You know, I thought about doing that, Sherry, just going to the Dollar Tree or to Walmart or something and just finding some that will help because I just mainly need them for like reading like the chat because you guys keep seeing me lean in. It's because I'm trying to read the chat or for like my diamond painting. Things on the back of like beauty products and stuff. I can't see that stuff. I can't read it. Oh, good, Zoila. Good. I'm glad you got it filled out. At least then they've got an idea. I've never used a neck light for crocheting or anything like that. Thank you, Brenda, for coming in. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe. Have a wonderful weekend as well. It'd probably be easier just to go grab a pair from the Dollar Tree or something instead of going and getting my eyes checked. Yes, Zoila, that's coming up. I've been seeing it all over the news. The news just keeps every news report, commercial break, a news report on the solar eclipse. Hi, Sugar. Thank you. I do need to get them checked. I don't like to go and do it. Jerry, a new calf today. Did you get it on video so I can see the baby? Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. 49 More is another good channel for you guys if you want to see some really awesome homesteading and night visions of his night cams of all types of nature, deer. He's got a beaver out there that is causing havoc. I love to watch Jerry's channel. 49 More. Check it out. Oh, good. I can't wait to see it. Thank you for sharing, Jerry. I'm so excited. Yeah, I hope everybody has clearer weather and is able to see the eclipse. That is something to see. I remember the last one that we had and went and got those special glasses, and it was really neat. Thank you, Zoila. Yeah, he's got a phenomenal channel as well, you guys. His his animals on his homestead and his night cam that he puts up for watching deer, the deer he gets that comes in is just amazing. I love it. Be 22 years for the next one. Wow. Oh, Shirley, no worries, sweetie. There will always be the replay. And let's see, I don't come on until 11 on Mondays, Pacific time, but still that's 8 o'clock Eastern time. Or no. If I come on at 11 Pacific, that's 2 o'clock Eastern time. Oh, has a soccer tournament? Awesome. Hello, Anthony. Thank you for coming in. I love that whack-a-mole. All right, guys, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for spending the last hour and a half with me. I appreciate it so very much. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. You guys stay safe, stay blessed, stay cozy, and I will see you all on the YouTube streets. And I will be back on Monday morning at 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget, VJ is on. Dawn Yarndall or Dawn Loving Erin Hands is on tonight for her live. Tomorrow night is Dee. So thank you guys all for spending time with me. I appreciate it. Much love to each of you. I will see you guys next time. Bye.